traders, it's Monday, August 12th, and I'm back with a bit of a lengthy philosophical type video today. So I'm just going to let you know right off the bat, if you're hoping for charts and technical analysis and things of that nature, this is not the video that will be giving you those things. But I will be talking about some things that I think are every bit, if not more important than simply talking about charts and price action and all that good stuff. So before we get into it, just want to go over today's trades. I'm going to put it up on the screen. I had a 9.5% P&L on the day for just barely over $600 profit. And so, you know, that's nothing really super special for me, a $600 day. It's, you know, it's an average day. It's not a great day. It's not a terrible day. Usually, lately, I've been hovering around the $1,000 to $2,000 profit per day mark. And, you know, today is obviously a lot less than that. But there's a couple of reasons for that. And you know, I'm going to get into them in this video. First reason is that I'm simply trading a smaller size than what I usually trade. And I've said this last week and the week before that. Markets have been so choppy and volatile and unpredictable that I think it's pretty unwise to get into anything with a huge amount of size right now. So the reason that I'm making this video today is to talk about what I truly believe to be the most important thing to your day trading success. Now, you might think that, you know, it's the ability to read charts, or it's the ability to study candlesticks or interpret price action or predict trends. And yes, all of those things are very important, and you need to know how to do those things. And if you can't do those things, you need to learn before you actually start trading with any amount of size. But what I'm saying is that the most important quality to have as a person to be successful doing this is gratitude. And I say gratitude because a win is a win. And that's why I'm bringing up the fact that, you know, my $600 day today, it's, you know, it's not anything incredible, but it's $600 that I didn't have when I woke up this morning. And I did it in like an hour. So when I think about that $600 that I made trading today, I don't think to myself, oh man, I usually make $2,000 a day. What a terrible day. I only made $600. No, I think I am grateful that I had the opportunity to use my own mind to make $600 and to essentially pull it out of thin air and put it right in my bank account in less than an hour. That's what I think. And that's what having gratitude is all about. It's all about seeing the positive of everything and not looking at or not obsessing over what you could have done better or you could have done differently, not beating yourself up over certain little mistakes that you made. You know, could I have traded better today? Of course. You can always trade better, no matter what happens. I mean, on the day, on my $17,000 Apple day, I could have traded better that day as well. So it's almost a moot point to get hung up on thinking about, oh, I could have done this better and that better. I mean, yes, you do want to go back and analyze everything that you've done and try to do everything you did better the next time. But there's definitely a point where you don't want to beat yourself up over something. And so my $600 day today, I was perfectly happy with it. And if it had been a $200 day, I would have been very happy with that. And if it had been a $20 day, I would have been grateful that I had $20 that I didn't have an hour earlier, and doing it with a few clicks of the mouse. Now, if I had had a loss, at that point, now we're talking about a little something different. At that point, you need to start thinking, well, what did I do wrong? How did I mess this up? But even when you're in that territory, when you're talking about losses, you still want to have gratitude for the fact that you're even able to do this. And, some of you do this before you go to a job in the morning. Some of you don't have another job and this is all you do. But whatever your particular situation is, when you are able to do this, that's a beautiful thing. And that's something that you should never lose sight of, and never stop being grateful for the fact that you can do this for a living. And, that's what I do every day. And that's the way it was today as well. So the first point of this video was focusing on how gratitude will make you a better trader, because it will help you keep from getting hung up on the minutia of things. It'll keep you from getting stuck in a loop in your own mind of getting too wrapped up in thinking, oh, I should have done this better, I should have done that better. Yes, you always want to try to do better, but if you're winning, you're winning. A win is a win. A $20 win, a $200 win, a $2,000 win. They're all wins. So if you can always focus on the positives of what you have managed to accomplish more than focusing on whatever negatives you might have experienced in your day, I believe that that's going to make you a better trader in the long run. So that's number one. Number two, the thing that I want to bring up, that is remembering what's most important to you. And, this whole video, it's not me telling you what's right or what's wrong. It's only telling you my own opinion. You might disagree with this opinion completely, and that's fine. I'm just making this video because this is my opinion, and I believe that my opinion can help some people trade better, and that's why I'm doing it. But number two, what's important? To me, time has always been more important than money. And so when I actually decided to do this full time and just stop working in the ad business like I had been doing for, the last 10 years plus, at the time when I stopped, I completely thought that I would be making a lot less money than what I was making in the ad business. Turns out I'm making a hell of a lot more money now than I was making back then, but that's beside the point. When I decided that I was going to go full time in my trading, I was resigned to the fact that I would probably make a lot less money, and I was okay with that because I knew that I would have a lot more time. And to me, the extra time that I would gain was more important than the money that I thought I would be giving up. So like I just said, in hindsight, it all turned out perfectly because now I have more time and more money. So it's great in every single regard. But at the time, I thought that I would have more time and less money. But, even if it had turned out the way that I thought it was turning out, and I did, in fact, end up having less money, that's okay. Because, I don't need all the money in the world. I don't have particularly expensive tastes, and therefore I'm not beholden to needing to have a large output of money on a monthly basis. Like, I don't have a huge car payment. I mean, could I lease a Lamborghini for thousands of dollars a month if I wanted to? Yes, absolutely, I could do that. But I don't feel like doing that. You know, it's okay if you feel like doing that. It's your money and your life. So spend your time and your money how you want. But I'm just saying that the more you can free yourself from society's pressure on always forcing you to have the latest, greatest, most luxurious, most expensive things, the more you can get yourself away from that, the more freedom you have. And it's freedom in a psychic sense, and it's freedom in a literal financial sense. You know, because for me, like, besides my mortgage payments, I own 2 properties, and I've got mortgages on those properties. Besides that, I don't really have any monthly expense outside of just food, and that's it. Like, I don't have a huge credit card bill. I don't have a car payment. I mean, this phone, this is an iPhone 12. I'm like 3 cycles behind on the most current phone, and I don't care because this one works fine. You know, I'll get a new phone when I need a new phone. And I only got this phone because the one that I had before this one actually stopped working. The battery literally like wouldn't charge anymore, so I had to replace it out of necessity. And that's just how I am. So the fact that I don't need all of society's fancy trappings that, you know, they use to make you feel like, I don't know if it gives people a sense of self-worth. Like, people think that if they drive a really expensive car, it makes them feel better about themselves because they think everybody else is looking at me driving this expensive car, and therefore I must be a really successful person, and that makes me feel more successful. I don't know. I mean, I don't have that feeling. I don't really care what anybody thinks of what type of car I'm driving. So that's just me. So, like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm rambling a little bit. I know that. This is a philosophical type of video today. It's not about the price action in the charts. It's just about, I do think that it makes sense though, because you can connect these attitudes to your ability to be more successful with your trading. Because, I mean, it's just a simple fact. If you need less money every month, then you need to make less money every month. And I mean, if you're worried about, oh, I'm only making a couple $100s a day on my trading, that's not enough money to live on. Well, look at your lifestyle and say, am I really living the lifestyle that I need to live, or can I actually cut out things from my life and still be just as happy without having X, Y, and Z and whatever? Like, do you need to get a new whatever all the time, or can you make do with the things that you have? And, that's a question that only you can answer. I'm not here to try to tell you what's right or wrong or what's right for you, because you're the one living your life. So you're going to determine how much you need in your life of all these things. But it is a simple fact that the less money going out you have every month, the less money you need coming in. And at this point, I've got a hell of a lot more money coming in than I have going out. I mean, I could go out and buy expensive shit every day if I wanted to. And I don't feel the need to do that. I don't care. I mean, when I want something, I buy it, but it just naturally happens that I don't usually want to buy a lot of stuff, and that's just the way it is. And so that works out well for me because I'm always putting a lot of money in the bank without spending a lot of money. And, that's just a fact. And so the last thing that I wanted to say before I wrap it up today about time is understand that you can spend your time doing a million different things, and you can spend your time on a million different people or things. I mean, you're watching this video right now. You could just as easily be watching some other video or not watching videos at all and going off and doing something else. And I bring this up because I have received lately, even more so than 6 months ago, but just in the last few months, I've received a lot of outreach from people. I've been getting a lot of emails, and a lot of people are responding really well to my books and my course, and they're reaching out to ask me questions. And I just wanted to say a very sincere and heartfelt thank you to everybody who has reached out to me and to everybody who supported me. I really, truly appreciate it. And if you have actually written me an email, you know this is true because I personally respond to every single email that I get. And although I do hope the channel grows and I hope my business grows, and I just want it to keep climbing, but at the same time, I don't ever want it to get so big that I feel like I don't have enough time to personally respond to everybody. Because I think that establishing a personal connection with people is really important, especially in this space where it seems like so many people are just so slimy and salesy, and like everything's like a hard sell. Like, you need to learn my system, and that's the only way you're going to make any money. And if you don't do it my way, you're going to fail in the market. I've seen a lot of these kind of like used car salesman type of people out there in the financial space, and it's really obnoxious and annoying. And I don't want to be anything like those people. And I think I've done a good job so far of not being anything like those people. And so when I say I really do want to help people trade better and make money and teach them my system, I really mean it. And yeah, I'm selling a course and I'm selling 2 books. So obviously I am trying to make money doing this. It's not a completely charity effort, but at the same time, the money that I get from my course and my books, that's like the cherry on top of the cake. The actual cake is the money that I make every day from actually trading stock options day by day. Like, that's real. And I just feel like there's a lot of like fake ass people online. And so the fact that you're putting your trust into me to teach you what I know and hopefully help you get ahead in your trading journey, that really means a lot to me. And I don't take any of that stuff for granted. Before I go, wouldn't be the entire video if I didn't plug my course and my book. I've got the video course. I've got 2 books. My video course is available at lonewolftradingclub.com. My 2 books, Secrets of the Lone Wolf Trader and The Lone Wolf Trader Presents Mastering the Mental Game, are both available on Amazon.com. So you can go pick any of those up, or all 3, hopefully. I'll be back soon with some more videos. And until then, hope you're having a good week with your trades. And remember, I think things are going to continue to be volatile and choppy this week. So if you are trading, Try to keep your size small and try to be in and out quickly until things start to sort of settle down and take a very pronounced direction, either up or down. So that's it for now. Until next time, take care, everybody.